Now, forgive my appearance, I've just spent the day at the beach, so it was a beautiful day here again. The origins of socialism and capitalism. Now, we don't... The de facto position by most sociology, social sciences departments is pretty much Marxist. When I was in college, we were pretty much told that Marxism was a good thing. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. The origin of both socialism and capitalism. Believe it or not, some form of socialism goes back thousands and thousands of years. In the Bible, in the books, in the Old Testament, in the books of Deuteronomy, my American accent, and Leviticus, God ordered the Israelites to leave behind what's called the gleanings. I'm crossing the road, so again, the gleanings. So that basically was anything that fell to the side of the field. They weren't to pick it up, they were to leave it there for the poor and for the immigrant. Check it out, Leviticus 23:22, I think, says leave the gleanings there. Anything that falls to the side when you're harvesting, leave it there for the poor and for the immigrant. So some form of socialism has been around for thousands of years. The origins of capitalism are actually quite interesting. Obviously, some form of tyrannical capitalism was around for a long time. You had kings making themselves filthy rich and stuff like that. You had lords, ladies, all that kind of stuff. But the origins of modern capitalism are fascinating. And they come straight from Protestants, Christianity. There's a verse in the Bible, in the New Testament, where Jesus says to the apostles, "And by their fruits ye shall know them." And Protestants believed that if they prospered and not just became wealthy, but if they prospered and invested into their business, expanded their business, paid their employees well, that they would be known by their fruits. So modern day capitalism actually originated with European Protestants. So that's an interesting one. You could be specific about it, but you had Calvinists, you had Reformists, you had all sorts of different types of Protestants. But it was mainly the Protestants that would have emigrated to the United States. They were the ones, the Pilgrim Fathers, as they're called. They kind of brought the modern day version of capitalism to the USA. It was destroyed by Benjamin Franklin. Benjamin Franklin, as far as I remember, it was Benjamin, and he was the one that initiated the more profit-driven, what we might call greed-driven type of capitalism. It was Ben Franklin, wasn't it? Yeah. So that's the origin. The origins of both socialism and capitalism actually come from religion. Now, there's an interesting one for you. I actually knew most of that before I went to college and before I got my master's in sociology, because I had studied the Bible quite a lot and I knew about the gleanings. That's it really. Short and sweet today. There's obviously a lot more to it than that, and if you go off and research it, you'll find out a lot more. But that's the short and the sweet of it. Some form of socialism has been around for thousands of years. Despot type capitalism, kings and lords and ladies and stuff, getting rich off the back of others. That was around for a long time also. But modern day capitalism, in its proper form, not the greed-driven form, modern day capitalism actually came from European Protestants. So by their fruits ye shall know them. So there, ciao.